Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I dragged you into it. We beat all the monsters in the game, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did go through most of the monsters, except maybe Apex Rathian, which is this one right here. But you
Apex
know how,
Legends?
yeah, you know how we feel about those rampages. It's not that they're bad. I feel like they're just something I'd want to do with 4 people.
Eh.
Takes a little extra time. I mean, well, that's there you go. You already have an input on that. So the Monster Hunter Rise tier list. Oh shit! Look at them. You see these boys right here? Just look at them. Look at
Right,
them.
right, right. Colorful bunch.
So out of all these boys here, all these monsters, wyverns, etc's, bears, snake boys, what do you think? Which one should we pick out of all here first? Which one grabs your attention?
Gombi, bro.
Lagombi, god damn it. Lagombi. So, what are your thoughts on this monster?
S tier, easy.
Easy S tier? Eh,
Bunny girl, thick as fuck. Throw that ass back. It's lots of fun. Cute armor stuff. Makes me look like I got bunny ears. Yeah. What more could you want from a monster?
I think it's a very good entry to the beginning of Monsters to Hunt. Yeah, she's not like one of the bigger monsters, but definitely one of the funner ones to fight, right?
And you start
Uh,
carving out her thigh, and you're just like, I'm gonna have a piece of Lagombi tonight.
just the fact that she sits on people is like the funniest thing to me. Just like lays that ass back. She just kind of like yeah, she throws herself back and then sits. It's pretty hilarious. Not to mention that sliding move. That sliding move is really funny. She just from one moment to another just dips. One slide to another. You're
Yeah,
like,
when she
where's she
runs
going?
away,
Yeah.
she just slides away. Like, goodbye.
See you, nerds. So I think it's a pretty beginner S tier kind of monster. It's fun to beat. Don't mind fighting her. I don't know the armor set for her in the male category, but I'm assuming it probably looks just as cute. Uh, don't know what skills it has, but it's a fun monster for sure. Let me pick one out. You know who I'm gonna pick out? Mitsu soon. Oh boy, this fucking I played it. Man, I know y'all got tired of her on the demo, but fighting her on high rank, that it's still easy because we fought her a lot on the demo.
So
But
easy.
some of those what did I call it? Stream moves that she has, and how she does it twice, and just like you have to use your wire bugs to maneuver away from that in a different way. But once you figure it out, it's just get in there and start slashing at her face or perhaps even tail. She's just a
Her whole
fun
body.
find. Yeah, I can't get enough with her theme. Her theme is really fucking epic, and I think it fits the whole theme of Rise as well because it's a very kind of Japanese, like you said, oriented type of village, right? That we have. Also, you can't beat her armor set. It's just cute. Have you seen the great sword? I'm gonna cart like it might not be the best great sword to get, but it's honestly it has all the Gucci swag. What do you think of Mitsu Soon here? I think she belongs on the top.
Um, S tier, huh?
Yup.
Uh, uh, S tier, huh? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if she's on the same level as Lagombi, bro. But she is fun. Like I had a fun time slashing the fuck out of her long ass body and shit, and it's funny as fuck when she goes stupid and like slips on herself.
Oh yeah, totally forgot
Um,
about that.
And then we're like, oh, I guess she's down. I guess she fuck it. Start slashing her.
And
Her
not to
stuff.
mention, well, I just want to mention this out of the way. There's an Apex Mitsu soon. That probably be the only Apex I want to fuck with, to be honest. Did you know that?
Well, I see it now.
But
She's become like a staple, I feel, for me, for a Monster Hunter game.
like, if you were to play another Monster Hunter game, you can't like not see her involved.
Yeah, I'd be waiting for her to come out with her stupid ass bubbles and shit.
It's just a beautiful fight. Like, it might
Slip
not
and
be the
slide.
most difficult. I mean, I do feints here and there. Like, she does catch you off guard because she just maneuvers a lot, and her
Not
bubbles
me.
can get annoying. Well, you
Sh-
because you use dual blades, but that's something else. That's another
Ain't
tip
never
for
gonna
another
catch me
day.
lacking. The fuck? I just fuck her up before she does. But that's just me. I
A
don't know about
very
you.
unique monster, I'd say, and I think that respectively, a unique monster deserves a well-reserved S tier spot for her. And yeah, the theme just says it all. I like the theme on hers.
Alright, next.
Go, what you want? Who to pick?
SpongeBob.
Why was I thinking of SpongeBob too? Ludroth, Ludroth? I really don't know how to pronounce it.
It's ugly.
It
The,
is ugly, but
the
I
armor set is ugly too. But he's funny, bro. Like, he's
he's
a
one of
solid
those.
A or B.
I'd say B because it's one of those like, oh, let me test out my weapon on this monster type shit. You know, like it's dead as easy to beat. I will say he did get a little like bit of a revamp on Rise, which all the monsters did. But I feel like he's a lot funner to fight in this game than in previous ones. Like I remember fighting this one in Generations Ultimate, and I'm just like, this guy is a little too easy. Like once you know how to maneuver around him and know and learn his moves, I felt like he wasn't anything special. But in this game, older games maybe a C. This game, he looks cool. He's got swag. It's like I feel like these guys made it, or like did some loot stuff together. But that I don't know if they're both males. I could be wrong.
Jesus.
you know, they're just
B.
monsters, but definitely a beam. Rosie 2.0. This is an inside joke, but Agnesum, I believe that's the monster's name. When I first saw this monster's silhouette, I'm like, what the fuck is this bird umbrella looking thing? And when I actually started fighting it, I actually saw it do like stances and look like an umbrella in the fight, and I'm just like, this monster is cool. This monster is really cool. And it does remind me a lot of that one monster in Generations Ultimate that just kind of runs around, the chicken head monster.
Pecks at you and shit, and then just like throws itself onto the floor.
I feel like this is a revision of it, just because of that move where he just runs and falls and throws itself at you, like you said. But I forgot the name of that monster. Was it like Kulu Yaku or something on Generations? But this is Agnesum for sure. I'd say it's a solid A, or maybe even an S, because it's a beginner monster. It really is a beginner monster. And
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
really
no.
fun one.
Let's not put it the way up there, right?
No,
It's
no,
a
no.
A or a B for me.
It's an A for me. Well, maybe it's because I love that fire move that she does. Like she's just out in the back, all big as fuck, and then just starts throwing a bunch of fireballs at you, and it's just like, damn, that looks kind of elegant, you know?
This she's kind of a poser though. She can't replace Rosie. That bitch was funny.
I'll definitely leave her at A, but it's a good monster. I like it. Oh, and the great sword for that monster looks fucking nice as fuck too.
I did
So
have. That's the first like that I got like her dual blades and her fucking
uh,
uh armor and shit.
see, like you
Pretty
even say,
solid.
like I'm telling you, solid S for solid.
No, no,
Fine,
A.
fine. If that's what is that what you feel, but other people
She
might
ain't
disagree
thick
with
enough.
you. She ain't thick enough. Let's see what to pick here.
Kezu.
Kazu, this guy. Oh Jesus Christ, he has nothing, no sound, nothing. Look,
Yeah, I gotta take points off of the no music.
I
I
like
feel
it.
like they could have done a good soundtrack for him too.
You gotta hear the lo-fi mix that they put up on YouTube. Fire. I feel like he belongs on A. He is not a bad monster at all. I think he's a really cool fight, but he can definitely get annoying because he does have really annoying moves. But it's one of those satisfying hunts too, where it's just like, fuck you, Kazuki. Get your PP head ass out of here.
Get down here and fight me, bro. Why are you up on the ceiling?
His
Like,
animations are really cool too, yeah.
he looks disgusting, but it's charming how gross looking he is and the way he extends his head. Kinda lewd. Also, I like his fucking weapon. It's thunder and paralysis. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, it's a very interesting weapon. I've never seen anything like that on dual blades. Very unique.
Quite original. I don't even know what it is. Is it a worm? Like, is it a. It's just a monster. Anyways, next.
Gosfarag. This is
It's.
a new monster for Rise. For me, this guy's definitely fucking S tier. Like he's just a badass. He just comes. He just comes. I'm just kidding.
He do be just coming.
He really do be spitting that ice at you, and that move it's least of my worries. Is when he starts punching and swinging his frosted blades. I also like that about his fight too. It's just like he's punching and doing things with his fists, and then you get him angry and he starts getting enraged, and he just freezes up his hands. One of them is like almost like a hammer, and the other one is a blade, and he just starts swinging and like punching you. But I like how you have to really react to this monster too, because when he hits you, you don't get like knocked back. You get dug into the ground, like, into the snow, and if you don't have a wire bug, you're gonna get hit by that second move, and you're most likely gonna card too. He's not difficult, I think, too. Maybe because I fought him a lot of times, but that one time I was fighting online with other people, everyone else fainted so fast, and I'm like over here like, y'all supposed to help me, not fucking fail my quest.
Cause I wasn't there, bro. He's
Honestly,
easy peasy, lemon squeezy to me, but that doesn't mean that he's not fun to fight against because I do like the originality in like how he makes weapons out of ice on both his arms. A scythe looking blade shit and yeah, the hammer fist shit. And that shit's funny. It's funny because like I just slice and dice all over his back and you can crack them,
oh
right?
yeah,
Like
you
the
can.
weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's satisfying too. A fun hunt. And I do think that it's kind of easy because we did it a couple times.
we got used to the monster.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, I think I'll leave him here. Oh, not to mention his armor set. He has really overpowered stuff. I think he does. The greatsword is generally broken. That damage output is stupidly high, and the greatsword looks really freaking cool. It's like a big kitchen
Well,
knife.
I like the guy armor set, not so much the female one, but because it's not cute enough, but that's just personal preference. I like it on the guy.
Anything else here you like to pick out?
The honey badger, that bitch ass dude that stole my honey in the middle of the fight.
He's cool. He's actually pretty cool. I think he's better than Ludrith, honestly, than SpongeBob. I feel like if I were to like, okay, Ludrith is a big hitbox, so that's why he's more of a punching bag. Whereas the Honey Badger dude, I don't even know what's the dude. I just know him by the Funny Badger, and I remember you told me the story about that one hunt. You're just like trying to get honey. I mean, you go ahead and tell me about the story. Remind me.
Yeah, freaking. I played the fucking game alone because I was like, fuck it. Because, I don't know, I was bored. And I was fucking getting honey too because honey's hard to come by, in this fucking economy. And, like, he just stops in the middle of the fight, starts sniffing around, and then he runs away. And then I see that, like, my honey got stolen. I was like, hey, what the fuck? But I don't see any of those fucking niggy cats anywhere, so I go fucking chasing him, and then he's just there sitting eating honey, and I was like, that's my fucking honey. I just start slashing him, but he doesn't react, and I just start fucking hitting the shit out of him. I'm like, this motherfucker really just fucking stole my fucking honey. What the fuck? I need those to make fucking great potions, you fucking whore. Yeah.
It's hilarious to know that. Definitely a more difficult fight, and he can be a punching bag, but he's definitely more mobile than Ledruth. So he does have that little bit more difficulty to him. I think he's
He's
pretty
funny.
good.
He's cute and he's funny. Bitch ass fucking stole my honey, but that's funny.
Let's see here. Let me pick one out. I'm gonna go with Bizarrios. Bizarrios. Fucking Bizarrios. He's just a big old rock. He'd be walking and farting. He walking and farting. He's been around for a while, but it's interesting to see him on Generations Ultimate. It's not Generations on Rise, or that transition from Generations to Rise. They really brought him to life here. I really like the way he plays. I like his armor. His armor looks really nice here too,
Yeah, I like the armor too.
and he's just a fun fight. I do dislike how most of his parts are hard. Like, you don't do critical damage on him, but it's because he's a rock, right? And he
Yeah.
has so many elemental things to him. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I need an energy drink. Oh damn, I'm on fire. He just like spat fire at me. And then there's that laser beam that he throws out. I don't know what the fuck. Like, what are you, Rajang, man? Like, what are you doing here? You know, he is very very interesting to fight. I I don't know. I always forget his moves, but every time I fight him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what you do, huh? You be walking and farted. That's the main thing that I know. I don't know why that stands
Yeah,
out to
when he
me.
starts glowing red and you're just like, alright, time to back the fuck up because he's about to let one fucking rip.
Yeah, ends up not doing that and just puts you to sleep instead. But I like that aspect about his fight. He's a really cool monster. Uh, but does he belong in S tier? I feel like I wouldn't.
I. He's not memorable enough for me to be an S tier.
That's what I'm
I,
thinking too. But he's a fun fight. Like I don't I'm not gonna say I did.
I think he's above the honey badger dude, though, to be
Ah, right,
honest.
right.
Not sure if you want to organize that row.
You know what? How does this look?
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair. It is fucking Acnosom supposed to be like that high up in the A tier?
Well, actually, maybe I'd put Bizarrios in front of Acnosum, cause
I like
nah.
Kezu more
I think I do
than
too, cause
yeah. There, I think there.
Kezu's animations are just like dead as really fun to look at. The way he just like goes up and like latches onto the ceiling and then he starts moving around like that, only to fly at you after. Like, no, Kezu's maybe Kezu's on top because I remember him more than I do Bizarrio's.
Okay, yeah. Honey badger.
The Hattie Risk is his back. I feel like Agnesum has a lot more interesting moves than the Honey Badger does, even in.
Maybe I just personally have beef with the honey badger, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
I understand that. It's an ogre.
Oh my god.
This guy.
Countless fights with this dude.
This guy is, yeah. He's wild. God, I don't know. I like Gosurog too, but like they're both really good monsters to fight. I like Gosurog because he's unique and different, and have not fought him before, and he's new. But Zinogre, he's just a really fun fight, and I like. I feel like he goes on top. Yeah, I really do, because he proves to be difficult. He really does prove to be difficult. I feel a little bit more difficult than Gosurog, because maybe we fought him a lot, right? And we've learned his moves. But Zinogre is just, he be swooshing and moving and wolfing and howling. Not to
Yeah,
mention that,
he's a little more difficult of a fight than
yeah.
Goss, nigga.
Not to mention his armor is sick. His armor is really freaking sick.
Oh yeah, I like his armor. His armor's cool.
And
I still
yes,
faint with him sometimes.
I do too. That's why I'm putting him up there. And he's really satisfying to kill, I think.
Yeah, landing like dual blade shots on him, just all over his body, satisfying. See him finally limping, I'm like, fuck you, that's what you get.
The theme is nice too. I like the electric guitar. Uh, hunting horn. Just FYI, the hunting horn electric guitar for this monster is really fucking cool. But yeah, he's overall just a great design on the monster. Glad he's back. I know they had him on World. He's a staple at this point, I think. Kind of like Mitsusun. Like, if you don't bring him back on the next game, what the fuck y'all doing, right? The monkey. What do you think of the monkey? I don't know how
I
to
feel
feel about him in
like
this game.
I feel like you hyped him up a lot for me, and I was like ready to like hate him for how like bad like ass he was, but he wasn't that hard to me.
He
He made it
wasn't
seem like he
either.
was a fucking S tier monster, and I'm just like, it's a fucking monkey.
You know, might get a lot of hate for this because some people do love him, but I really feel like Rise didn't do him justice. He is a lot more intimidating in Generations Ultimate, and maybe it's just because of that limited move we have. But I really do feel like he could have had a lot more aggressiveness to him. Those punching moves that he did, they were a little too easy to dodge. He could have done more mix-ups with the punching moves, you know, like he is a
Oh
bit
yeah.
difficult, don't get me wrong, like he does hit hard, yes, but I feel like he focuses too much on one hunter that it can be easy to read that, you know, and
No,
maneuver
like I was
around
gonna
that.
say he is a little easy to read with his moves. A lot more easier than like the S tier ones. It was I don't really remember, and I guess that's what makes him like unremarkable to me. He's just another monster. Maybe if I fight him again. But his armor set pretty good, not gonna lie.
Right, well, him out of the way. Who catches your eye here?
Uh egg.
This is
Well
Kulu
it's a
Yaku?
rock, it's a rock.
It's a
But
rock. Yes, it is.
it's funny. The way he just holds it. What's his name?
Uh, I do not remember, and I feel bad for this.
But egg. No. Don't put that. I was
Real
like,
quick, let's see. List of all large monsters. Why IGN? And I clicked on it, and then nothing popped up. Screw you, IGN. Wasting my time. Better. No, that's not it. Where is he? Oh, yeah, Kulu Yaku. Okay. Kulu Uyaku.
look at him. He's funny looking.
He is, and he does stun. He's not. You might think he's like nasty way vale verga, or like he's not really like you know
He's not that
intimidating.
epic, but
Right.
I mean, just look at him. He's funny looking.
Once he hits you with that rock, you're like, damn, that did a lot of damage to me. You don't really expect it, but you really want to get rid of that whatever he's holding on to, because
It
that's
could
where
be
he
a
starts
little
shining.
annoying,
Yeah, I
but
definitely feel like he's above Rajang, maybe not.
get
'Cause
stoned, bro.
but definitely above Ludruth. Uh, is he a B tier or is he a A tier? I feel like maybe
B
higher
tier,
tier. I think a higher B tier. I think he's more memorable than Jang. I don't
which is
think I've
sad.
fainted to him. Have I fainted to him? I don't recall. Maybe
Probably
I
not.
have.
I don't think so.
But he's definitely given me a lot of close calls. Carrying it on. I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to pick this one. I don't know the name of it. I don't know.
Oh, de las
El
frutas.
de las frutas. The dude just be throwing fruit at you. I do think he is a really new he's a new monster. He's a really cool new Rise monster. A tier, S tier. I really like the spinning helicopter move. The attack
Uh,
helicopter, he just
his
comes right
name's
at you.
Bishaten.
Oh, Bishaten. Yeah, you're right. That is his name. Bishaten
I like
is.
the concept of him, and you know, executed. It's funny because he just be throwing like fruit at you, and you can get like paralyzed. I think with some of the fruit, or does it put you to sleep? I forget. It like does something to you, and you're just like, what the fuck? Just threw fruit at me.
He does have really interesting armor sets and skills. Uh,
Oh, I like his armor set. It's cute. The way he moves is funny.
Yeah, definitely so. The way he throws all that stuff at you is really eye catching to me too. And I like the fact that most of his skin and area of attack is true damage. None of it deflects. It's most of it is like, he, he's not easy to hit, but when you do hit him, you're gonna get the most damage you can out of him. Like most monsters always have like those harder spots to hit, but this one doesn't. And he's not a hard fight. He isn't. But if you do miscalculate something or do something wrong, choose the wrong moves, he will he will cart you because that attack helicopter move is deadly. It hits hard.
That's true. It was definitely fun. Not super duper hard, where we had to like learn all his movesets to defeat him, but definitely a fun time.
Uh, let's go for the flagship of the game, Magna Malo. This is a new entry. What are your thoughts on this bad boy? I absolutely love him. I think he literally reminds me of an ogre, but samurai is an ogre. Jumps around a lot, crazy. I like the look of his armor. It's like samurai themed. His theme is fucking cool. I can't wait to build the great
Hellfire.
Hellfire. I can't wait to build that great sword. It's just he's a cool monster. And you know when he escapes and he's just jumping around like the hills or like whatever the mountains and I think
Yeah.
that's really cool to see. Especially when you're like away at a distance and you just see him just hopping from one end to another. I'm just like that looks cool. That looks like the game is alive. You know, I really like that about
Uh,
him. It's
he,
satisfying getting his tail too, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, it is satisfying. I'm just like, he's aesthetic because of like the purple and stuff. I think he's very aesthetic. Um, he's a little bitch when he gets enraged and shit. Like, it feels like forever until he calms down.
Yeah.
Definitely, a challenge for me sometimes. But I think we've like fought him enough to where
We
I
know how
can,
to handle him.
yeah, yeah. I guess that goes for most monsters. You know, you gotta learn, but he still be fucking dashing all crazy and moving all crazy and stuff.
I'm.
Take
How
a
do you
chill
feel about
pill.
this?
Um,
How do you feel about this? Because
I,
he is just as aesthetic as Mitsusun. I feel like they have kind of a hand in hand theme with
yeah,
the whole he's
Japanese armor.
samurai, Japanese armor, yes. Except I feel like he's a lot more difficult to deal with and
Yes,
more of a challenging fight. I'm not saying
yes.
Mitsusun is easy, but you know, it's definitely a
Yep.
lot more of a challenging fight. And he was on the demo too, so I think they picked two great monsters to put on the demo to get a feel for the game. And I remember playing the demo and finding this guy once, and I fainted. I'm just like, never mind, I'm not fighting this nigga again. Like I really didn't want to do it again, and for some reason. But in the full game, I really got to mess with him, try it all over again, and I did faint a couple times, and I did fail the quest, and he did prove to be a challenge. But once I figured him out, I was like, cool. I'm gonna go with the boomer monster. Where is he? This Diablos. All right, what's up with
This
this
little
guy?
dude.
I know we fought him like not too much, maybe just twice at most, and I know
Yeah.
we failed those quests twice, and then the third time was the charm. Um, his I will say his armor. The only thing I like is his greatsword. His greatsword looks cool, but his armor is like, eh. He
It's
is one of
ugly.
those
Está
OG
feo.
monsters. He is
Es
ugly,
feo. Feo este güey.
but he is a
Pero.
satisfying hunt. It's like he maybe I feel like he's funner to hunt than Lagombi because he did give us a challenge, but not on top of Bishaten because Bishaten is definitely a lot more. Okay, difficulty wise, I'll put him above Bishaten because he do be hitting really hard, and I like that tail move that he does. Okay, maybe he does go on top of Bishaten. I really like that tail move that he does. You think you're avoiding the tail, but it's like, nah, you're not avoiding my tail, bro. You're avoiding my tail and the rock that's coming right at you, you know? It's he may
It,
be ugly, he may be stupid, he might be annoying with his roars like 16 times in a row, but he's
he
this
goes
type of dirty
underground,
monster.
right?
He does go underground, yeah.
Yeah, he got me a couple times when he goes underground and when he comes back up. No, it wasn't even that move. It was something else. Like he like yeah, no, he comes back up, but like as soon as he comes back up, he like charges forward. So you have to be like on the move. I don't know. He annoyed me, but that's fine because like it's satisfying when I carve you and bathe in your blood. So
Oh, and you got the tail of this guy too. I was trying to get that myself. It proved to be an easier thing, or an easier task for you to deal with by jumping
oh,
on his back and doing all those
not
spin
even
moves.
though, not even because I would jump on him and usually like I slash all across the monster's back, but for some reason he'd like always be like moving or like whipping his tail or some shit like that, and I was using a lot of potions and shit. Like that shit was lame.
What do you say? He'd be above Gossarag or below Gossarag?
Difficulty level, I think
I
he's
think he
above,
would.
but with like aesthetic, I do like the concept
Aesthetic.
of the other dude because I just like the way he looks and stuff.
Same, same. And this
And
guy's been
Diablos is
around for a
fucking
while.
ugly. I'm sorry, Diablos, you're fucking ugly. Fuck you.
Let him be. Any monster that catches your attention here?
Fucking Monster Hunter movie, Diablo. Anyways, man, the fucking roly poly head ass round perfectly circled one. Put him at a C. He annoyed me. Sorry.
Uh, you know what? Yeah,
None.
he's annoying. Yeah, sure. I fought him a lot of times. I had to fight him a lot of times because I was fucking with the paralysis switch axe, and I like the switch axe. Like he has cool armor.
Annoying.
He does have
He's
cool.
annoying.
But I don't think he's a C. He's better than Ludrith. Like he is so much. Remember when the cousins were fighting? There was like two of them just like going at each other. Like, come on. And then he like be taking out that tongue at you and going like lick lick. You know what I mean? Like he's a.
It was gross.
I like he might be annoying, but tell me this: the hunt is not satisfying once you get him. And then
Okay,
he be
maybe
trying to
it's because
give
I
you a
have dual
hug.
blades. Maybe because I had dual blades, but he was difficult to deal with, and not even in like a oh he's super hard type of way. It was hard to hit him because with dual blades like you slash across the monster, right? But like he's a ball. Like what the fuck? I don't like him. No, no,
Overwatch, Hammond, PTSD. I'm kidding.
dead ass. No, I don't like brown things like that. Get out of here. Only Lagombi. She thick
I
and round.
I
Not
I
no.
fucked with his armor set. I like the paralysis buildup that he has for his skills. His switch axe is cool.
I don't even like
He
the
is
way you put
annoying.
him next to SpongeBob. Like he doesn't deserve to be there. I don't like
Man,
him.
fine. I will. Okay, sure. Just because SpongeBob is the punching bag, and if I want to test something out, I'll probably go over him. You know, but that's just.
We haven't put anyone C tier or D tier. Like, look at him.
You want a C tier monster? Let me think of a C tier monster right here. This guy. Like I don't.
Oh fuck this dude.
He's not like he's cooler in this game. He is. He is. I feel like in the older games he was like worse, and I'd have to hunt him a couple times. And yeah, he do be swimming around, and it's Laviosath, but he has a different name here. It's like Giritis or Geratos. I don't remember the name of the monster. To me, I'll deal with them. I'll fuck. Like I remember I was playing online and we had a quest that you had to hunt two monsters, and it was Nargacuga and this dude. Everyone went for Nargacuga. I went for this guy myself, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck everyone else. Like I know everyone hates you. You don't deserve to be here, but you deserve to be there, man. Like I'll fight you. You know, like I'll give you some love. Cause he's not. He's an easy hitbox. He's not that hard. I feel like once you figure him out, he's not that difficult to deal with, and he is easy to hit. I was sure a lot of the like hits deflect here and there, but definitely one of those C tier monsters. I feel. What about you? Do you see any C tiers or maybe even D tiers?
Do the
Thoughts?
other mud one? That one in the corner? I don't know if that's a C tier though. It just caught my attention because we were talking about mud.
I feel like I like him. I do think he's a bit of an okay aesthetic wise. Like okay, if we're talking about how he looks aesthetic in the fight, it's cool. Like he would definitely go up here, because I like the whole mud rising from the ground, and like he builds like his own skyscrapers type shit. You know, like I think that's
Yeah,
tight. His
that's
tail
kind of
concept is
epic.
really interesting too. Like it's the weak point. I like that about it. I don't think he's a C, maybe like a high B, like cause he is really annoying to fight. I feel like he'd be top B, cause like I don't hate him like that. He is really annoying. I get your complaints because a lot of my moves deflect. Like he has hard as fuck skin, and that does annoy me. And not to mention that mud stuff when you're walking on it and you lose health and you're slow. It's definitely annoying. Yes, but he's not like a non-fun hunt. He is fun. Aesthetics, like he has a lot of other stuff going for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Doesn't the mud doesn't the mud hurt you if
It
like you get
does.
caught in it for too long?
It really
That was
does.
weird. And it annoyed me, but he was fun to hunt. You know what he reminds me of? Not to be like a Pokemon head ass fan, but like he reminds me of Mega Evolved Mudkip. Anyways, on to the next monster.
Let's see. Can I find a D tier here? A D tier.
Oh, that fucking turtle shit.
Who is this? What
Oh,
monster
who?
is this?
Uh.
Don't know, don't care. Belongs in D tier. Cause I remember this guy. This guy just poisons a lot, right? And he's not like something I'd go after. He's
uh, he's a C tier though.
definitely belongs there. I don't know what this. I feel like it's his counterpart, but I don't remember what this guy does. Like, just I really don't.
Uh,
Uh, what's his name? If I can even
Great
find you.
Baggy. Great. Oh no, yeah, no,
Not
that's
the.
no D
Where's the
tier.
poisonous one? Yeah, like the poisonous one proved to be a little bit more difficult because of that poison, right? So
Yeah, I'm fine with this ranking. Like, I have nothing much to say about it.
this
That's.
guy's even better. Like this is the one that like has that sharp tail and
Oh,
spins. So I think he'd go.
wait,
Is
which
he
one's that
C?
one?
It's let me see if I can find a picture of it here on Rise. It's Great Izuchi.
Oh,
This
that
guy.
one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was hunting him a lot. He's kind of a hard hit because he's small.
He's fun to mount. He's really fun to mount. He's quick with his moves. That tailspin is like really strong. And like I think it's deadly. Like it does like one, two, three, and then the final hit of the tail, which is a lot of damage. And the spin itself does damage on its own. So like for a monster to ride, he can fuck up like the bigger ones. You know what I mean? If you know how to use him well, he's definitely interesting, an interesting thing to ride. Is he on top of Geratos or Geriatus? I think so. I think the mud monster is a little bit
Because
difficult.
his hide, it could be used for like other builds, you know what I mean? So he's more useful than the fucking
Yeah,
other
good
ones.
point. Uh, Is this what you're talking about? The turtle boy?
Yeah, the ones that show up in the rampages and like just go straight to the fucking door. Those shits
Okay,
are fucking stupid
maybe I'll
looking.
put him on like bottom of eight because that's funny how they just do that. He just
No, what the
oh
fuck?
maybe okay maybe right there like come on like
Isn't he
crazy
literally like the model for like the training room shit?
yeah.
He's a literal punching bag.
So he goes hand in hand with Ludroth, and
Yes.
I don't remember like hunting him a lot, but I never like disliked the hunt. You know, it is just like Ludroth. You get in there, he hits you a couple times. He is a bit, you know, it's a monster. You're hunting it. You know, it's not gonna be the worst of times. I think he does have those sumo like moves, which are funny. Um, I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I think he's fun. I think he's likable. He's funny looking. Definitely like how he just charges at the doors on the rampages. So to me, it has its
Waddles over
place.
there. Just like, where the fuck are you going?
It's
Anyways.
uh Angineth, dinosaur boy mouth.
Yeah.
I
The
think he
purple. Purple
is.
boy. Purple boy. Uh,
I think he's an A. I think he might be above Agnesum, just because he's difficult. He's not an easy thing to fight. Oh, and he does bite you and like fling you around and does the whole T-Rex thing,
oh,
and then
he
he
did
do
that with
blasting
you.
fire. I know he did that with me, and I hate when he gets enraged. He moves around a lot, but he's satisfying. He's really satisfying to hunt, to me. Oh, and when he gets mad, the stuff that comes out of his like head, I really like hitting that, because that's a weak point. Breaking that part is like hilarious to me. But how do you feel about him? The armor set
Uh,
is kind of ugly though. Not gonna lie.
yeah. Kinda ugly. Not gonna lie. But I'm good with that one. I don't. He's he's not my most favorite though. But he is funny when I like get on top of another monster and just go look for him and then fuck him up for no reason. That's funny.
Oh boy, Barrieth. Uh, you remember Barrieth? It's the one in the snow map. He is a tiger-looking thing with the fangs, and he just be.
I
Is
don't
he a punching bag?
I don't remember him.
You don't remember him. He,
No.
I am gonna put him at the bottom of A tier because of that, but he is a fun monster to hunt. I feel like it's because I think we did most of those quests against him on multiplayer, and they were kind of easy to do. You know,
What's his name?
Barrieth. Let me look him up here. This dude.
What the he's ugly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. He's
He's
ugly. I don't
ugly.
like him. I thought he'd be a little cuter from like
Pick
the
your
just the
placing.
picture.
Pick your place.
Um, um, I don't remember fighting him. Like I kind of do, but like at the same. Oh, I like his armor set. It's kind of cute, but it's not. He's not anything too special for me. So I would rather him just stay there. That's good.
Understandable. Nargacuga.
Oh, this dude. This dude.
I don't know if he
uh,
goes on top of Zenogre, but he is definitely funny. His theme is awesome. That tail is so satisfying to cut off, and also very deadly when he launches it at you twice. What do you think about this guy? I mean, I literally owned a figuring of him. I mean, I feel like he should go all the way up here, but he's nothing too special. He's just a really fun hunt. Like he
oversized bat looking shit. He's a
he
little bitch.
his
But he's
armor
funny.
is sick. It like
Oh yeah.
his weapons are sick. Like he's badass. He's cool. He's cool. Is he on top of Gasurag? Yeah,
He does have one of the best armor sets, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
it
like
does.
I like the weapons too. Like it just looks edgy. I don't like how the shoes make me look a little stubby, but I'm just nitpicking right there. But he's funny. Like definitely fun to kill.
And then he climbs like the side of the. No, that's not him. That's. No, I'm thinking of another guy, which I'll get to right now.
Oh, the
Toby
squirrel
Kadachi.
dude.
Yeah,
Toby Kadachi.
he is. He's annoying. He is annoying. But I'm not gonna say that the hunt is not fun because it is. I feel like he kind of goes above or below. How would you feel about that?
Because he's funny.
That he is. I did
The
hunt.
way he is.
I did hunt him in World, and I really liked him, and I'm glad he's back because he's definitely a fun monster to hunt. Not he is difficult. He does have interesting moves. I like how he does the flying squirrel thing. That to me
Yeah,
that's eye candy. That to me that's hilarious.
that one was funny. I don't like his armor set,
That's sad.
but
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done a lot more with the armor set aesthetically and kind of with the stats a little. But he he's like spiky, you know? He spikes up and then he climbs the walls and shit. Like, what are you? I like him.
What was this guy? His name? I feel like it's in the back of my head. Uh, I
But the
know.
list.
Why did I forget his name?
Puke.
Puke. Yeah, Puke. I call him Puke
Puke
because he be
puke.
puking from his ass. He's the one that farts all that poison. I don't know if you remember that. Like, his tail kind of just gets big and it starts, like, spraying all this poison at you, and then its tongue moves, like, all weird. Um, I didn't fight him too much. He's cool. He was in World. He's cute. That's all I gotta say. uh,
Fight him too much because wasn't aimed for like our weapons. I think that's like bow and
yeah.
arrow stuff.
Yeah, it was. So our opinions are probably going to be different. I will put him below the ball just because I like ball more. I like the tongue. I like his tongue better.
God.
That guy's tongue play was different. Um, all right. The Apex Honey Badger. Let's see if the Apex Monster Society we don't really. It's a different thing, right? It's totally a different thing. Um, Rathian. I feel like we're gonna have a different opinion after we play today, because I gotta hunt Rathian. It's Rathal's.
I literally said like I don't like him, and then you're like, oh, we're gonna have to fight him. I'm just like, what the fuck?
But he was
Ow.
definitely more memorable than Barriath, and he was definitely more difficult than Rajang, and he is definitely more of a challenge than that guy. So, what do you think of that positioning there?
I don't like him.
You gotta bring
I,
flash bombs. That's your problem. You're not
I
bringing the flash bombs.
I don't like him. Like I don't. I really don't.
Also, I will say Rathian and Rathalos have I feel like you can notice the differences in this game. They're very different in this game. I feel like in the older games, they kind of carried some of the similar moves. They did have their like how do I explain their own respective moves, but they had a lot of similarities too. A lot in this game, way different, way different. I feel like Rathalos. Speaking of which, I know you don't like him, so I'm gonna drop him a tier. Just because he's different.
He's underneath the rock, dude. That's funny to see. That's funny.
But let's go with Rathalos. Thoughts on Rathalos? I think
I think he's A tier
he's definitely A tier.
because he's. I like looking at him more. You know what I mean? I don't know. Also,
Above,
he's just
I feel like we gotta hunt Rathalos here and there. I think he's top of A tier just because those fire moves are crazy. I did not expect them to be like they changed him. They changed him a lot. He's a lot more aggressive. Way more
like
aggressive.
him. He's fun to hunt, even
He
if it's a
definitely
little
is.
difficult. Like, and he's aesthetic looking. I like his armor set. I have his armor set for my dog. My dog looks sick as fuck.
I will
Um,
say, flash bombs are weird against him. It works sometimes, and then sometimes he just ignores him. Like, what the fuck, boy? What'd you do
he
then?
blinks, bro. That's why.
Remember that time I was, oh, dude. Remember when we
Oh
recorded
yeah, yeah,
that, and
yeah.
he was like flying away, and then just shoots of like he didn't even show the animation for the fireball. He just like spat it at me, and it went straight at me, and I'm just like, yo,
Like from behind him and shit. That shit was
yeah.
funny. That shit was funny.
I
I like him for that
I like him.
alone.
Definitely better than Rathian, yes, but
You got carded, right? Or no?
did I get carded for that? I think I did get carded for that.
Or I don't remember if you did, but that shit was funny. Cause
This
you showed it to
monster.
me.
There's a new monster. It's the water one that looks like Siren and it's ugly and
What's
I
it
don't
called?
like it. I
What's
don't
it
like
called?
that
What's it
monster.
called?
This it's
So
Somna Canth? Somna
some some nuts.
some nuts. Look, it'd be swimming around. It's
Oh,
weird
it's
looking.
ugly.
It swims upside down. I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't. I haven't fought it enough then, because I don't remember.
Me
But
neither.
the
But I do feel like I like Jared's more. Deadass. And I know people hate this guy. But honestly, I wasn't a fan of her. I have seen some of the weapons that she builds, and they're really cool looking. Like really cool. I know the great sword.
yeah, with the mask and stuff.
Yeah,
Her armor set is pretty cool.
the great sword when you charge it, it changes color. Like well, it doesn't change color. It lights up as you charge it, and I think it's like
RGB.
some text. Yeah, almost like that. So I think that's really cool. But unfortunately, the great sword sucks ass. But definitely not something I'd want to hunt. But if needed, then so be it. Barith. You remember Barith? Dude goes and then charges at you, and then swims in the mud, and then does all this weird stuff. I feel like I can't dislike him, but I can't like love him either. You know, like he's annoying. He's definitely annoying to deal with.
His
Above Rathian.
fucking big old brick head. That dude's annoying,
Yeah.
and he's ugly. But and his armor set is fucking ugly. Like
Yeah.
I would, I'd.
I'd rather
I mean,
hunt Rathian. What are your what's your take? What's your take?
oh, uh, uh. I think I, yeah, that's my take right there
That's
where you placed him.
uh oh, it's a spider dude. What do you think of the this is a new monster. I like the
Oh,
fight.
remember when we hunted him with like those other people
We
when
weren't
we were like
supposed to.
when we
Yeah.
weren't supposed to and we like all died? He was interesting. He's an insect. Which I was fond of the insects in the other game.
They need to bring
Um,
more insects. I feel like he's an S tier. I would not mind hunting him again because he's fun. He's definitely fun targeting that big butt of blowing thing of hers. It's dummy fun to
it's
hunt this thing.
it's disgusting in a good way, you know.
Um, I
And
feel
it's a
like
fire. It's
yeah,
fire too, which I
fire.
thought was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck? But I like it. I remember we like, well, you didn't die, but I died to it. With like the
I
ring of
got
fire,
I got hit by that too. It was
and I'm
like
just like, hey, what the fuck? I mean, we
because
were supposed to be fighting it, but I guess we did anyways.
she bursted and then did the ring of fire outside of that burst. We ran away from that initial burst, and then she does the ring. And as we're running away, that ring is going like more towards outside of it, and it just hit us. You just ended up dying because you were low on health. But I got hit by that. I did not anticipate that either.
Cause you dodged the first one, I didn't.
Nah, I see.
I got hit by it.
So it
You,
almost like placed you and set you up there, didn't it?
I just, I didn't wire bug out of it enough.
Would it be S though, or would it be A? That's
Um,
okay. Hold on.
to me, it's a high A.
Hold on. Let me rearrange this list again.
Hey, why you put La Gompi down there,
Hold up,
bro?
Hold up, hold
Put
up.
her thick ass back up there. And why is Rathalos in S tier?
Do we really need to say anything? Come on. We were talking about him more than we did
Okay,
Bishaten.
well,
No,
fine.
I'll go. Bishaten is memorable. Uh, like a lot of
Boomer
monsters are
ass
good.
monster though.
Come on, that fight was fun.
Oh, you put the spider in S tier?
Yeah, because he was definitely. I would not mind hunting him again. Except I think the stuff that he has is for mostly for range weapons, so that's why probably I'm not hunting him.
It's really cute though. The armor set.
Mm-hmm.
It's very aesthetic. I hadn't seen anything like it before. Like all spider webby and stuff. It looks elegant. But as long as Lagombi stays up there, I'm okay with this list.
Tigrex. He
Oh,
just
that one.
runs at you,
Hey,
roars, and it hurts you. It doesn't actually like just make you go, "Oh no, please stop roaring!" Oof.
A
Throws
for me.
rocks at you. It's an A
A
for you.
for me. Yeah, it's an A for me. A high A.
He's fun to ride. I like how he just is always seems to be there. Once one of the monsters that he likes to duel. He likes to throw hands with other monsters. Like I feel like he appears a lot and does a lot of turf wars with a bunch of the monsters. Like he ain't afraid. You know, this guy's probably out of his league. Fucking Magna Mala, pero ahí está el way. It reminds me of Maya, you know? Just trying to get tackle fights that he knows he can't win.
But fuck it. He's about that life though.
Honestly.
I remember fighting him when we really weren't supposed to be fighting him with like your homies. Do you remember
Mm-hmm.
that? And we like
Yeah.
all like died. That shit's funny. Most memorable.
No, that was Diablos, dude, actually.
No, it's Tigrex. I remember.
It was both.
Oh,
This was
well
the one
yeah.
from the Rampage, so we'll leave that one out to the side. But this was the N one. What are your thoughts on the N monster?
That one was funny. We
It
kept screaming
Yeah, it was
because
a lot of aesthetically. I wouldn't say maybe S tier, but maybe like the top of A tier because it was a cool in battle, and the armor stuff that he gives is really cool, and it's something to work for.
yeah.
But definitely a bit of a tedious fight. No, I don't think it's tedious. It's just since we were just you and me doing it, I'm sure with a 4-man group it'd be like a lot more quicker and fast pace. But he was just aesthetic as fuck.
Everything about that fight was funny to I just like left without like taking anything like armor skin or anything like that. I was just like, "Oh, where does this lead me?" Straight into the fucking fight to like the actual fight where it's just like in the air and I try to wire bug up there and slash him. That was fun. That was fun. The whole nuke that he throws, that shit's funny. That shit
I
was fun.
did
The whole
not. I did not think that.
the whole you trying to like find the dragon slayer or whatever weapon shit and you're like what the fuck, get her in the middle. That shit was funny.
The
um
platforms and there's like cannons on the platforms. I guess I'll just use these.
yeah, that shit was funny to me. We both died like once, right, each,
Yeah.
cause yeah,
Thoughts on the list? How does it
we
look?
we cut off her tail, right?
I think we did. Yeah. We
That
did
was
damage
funny.
some part. It was a. It was difficult to land some hits on it. I will say.
For dual blades, like it was fun because she's long. She is a long little bitch, and I just slice like all over her because my move just keeps going like all across their bodies. So I like the long ones. She was fun.
So that's it. This concludes the S tiers, the A tiers, the B tiers, C tiers, and D. Who is this? I
Is that?
Yeah, quite the unmemorable monster for me there. Um, everyone's gonna have different opinions, but to me, this looks pretty up there. I'm surprised. Is it a surprise the flagship is all the way at the top?
No.
He's just fun. He's dumb. He's dummy fun. I love that shotgun move that he does with his tail. It's just really cool monster. I hope we can see him again. I know he's a flagship. Please keep bringing him back. You know. All right then.
No.
Well,
Honey Bear wins in the A tier. Jesus Christ.
that
uh,
concludes our tier list for the day. Do you want to play Generations Ultimate?
no.
No, why not?
Fuck this game. I don't even like Monster Hunter.
Okay, well we'll end it on that note. She hates Monster Hunter. Goodbye, everyone. This is our tier list. Please accept it and like it and subscribe.
Like, please subscribe. Please pay my rent this month.